Free Disney.
Hey, you were closer that time.
Getting better.
Yeah, today we're thinking about the Disney Cruise Line, and we're going to talk about our top 3 things that we enjoy most about cruising with the mouse.
Only 3?
I know. We really could make a 20-hour video talking about it. But who would like to go first with their 3rd place?
Me!
Okay.
My 3rd place would be how they have places for every kind or every age level. If it's a great cruise to take with the entire family, and there's places for little kids. Oceaneers Club. Tyson really wasn't into that as much as Shaylin was, but it's a great place to to check your kid in, and Disney's very safe about all that stuff. You check your kid in, and they have their own playground with plenty of people there to help them and all that. So if your kid would like that, like Shaylin really did, they're gonna want to go there, like the whole cruise. And then as they get older, there's a place for the tweeners, high school kids, and then of course adults. There's specific places where only adults can go. So I love that Disney has set that up where the places for every age group is the best. So your whole family can enjoy that.
Awesome. My number 3 thing I love most about Disney Cruise Line are the shows that you get to see on the ship. I'm a big musical theater fan. We all appreciate performing arts, and so we love the shows. The talent is ridiculous, and if you're a Disney fan, the shows are completely designed for you, because whether it's an actual production of Frozen or Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin, or it's another show that has music from all of Disney, they're great shows. And if you know somebody that's performing in one of the shows, it's even more special, which we've been fortunate to have that experience of getting to watch a friend of ours perform on the stage. So that was really awesome. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Take her out, Tyson.
My 3rd place is the Aqueduct. I love how smooth the Aqueduct is. I like how you can see out into the ocean and see the beauty of it, and it's also a very fun ride for everyone. So yeah.
All right, it's your number 3, Tyson.
Food. All the food opportunities you get. So usually for a tradition, when we get on the cruise ship, we go up to it's called Cabanas, and it's just a huge buffet of everything: seafood, tendies, everything. And then they also have this Flo's VA Cafe, where they also have tendies, pizza, and then also for the people who eat healthy on a cruise ship, which makes no sense, salads. And then at dinner, which is my favorite part, they have 4 restaurants, right?
3.
3? Mm-hmm. You get to sit at a table and you have the same exact server for your whole cruise, and you get to you go into this nice fancy dinner every single night. And the fun part about it is you don't even have to go to it if you don't feel like getting up or dressing up fancy. You can just go to Flo's and get some tendies. If you don't feel like dressing up that night, which is awesome.
Well, what's awesome about Disney too is you don't have to dress up if you don't want to, even if you go to the fancy restaurants. We've kind of chilled out over the years. We used to get dressed up fancy, and now we just
show up
in our shorts and t-shirts. All right, good first round. What's your 2nd favorite thing?
Castaway Cay for me. Disney's own private island. Depends on when you watch this, but it's their first private island. That's they own an island. It's that they redid it to make there's not the beach there. They set it all up to where it the beaches are protected from the oceans and stuff. So it's great. And then you go snorkeling, which Susie really enjoys. I tried it. I wasn't a big fan, but
Peaceful.
they have little hidden Mickeys down in the water and stuff, so it's great. There's a water park for kids if you wanted to go. They have this buffet of hamburgers and hot dogs and all of that for lunch. Tendies. You can go bike riding. You can, tons of things to do in this island. And it's, there's a place for adults. That the first time we went there was incredible. How clear the water was and how far out you could walk. We had gone there after maybe a hurricane where, the water wasn't as clear or something. That first time we went, how clear the water was, I'll never forget that. Yeah, sometimes Jack Sparrow shows up. It's just I could spend a lot of time at Castaway Cay. So many things to do there. So.
All right. My next.
Yep.
My number 2 thing, I guess, is typical of all cruise ships, but it's one of the things I enjoy most about cruising. Is that I don't have to worry about making dinner or making any food, or cleaning anything up, or doing any household things. I just let other people serve on us. And I have nothing else to say about that. It's amazing.
Mine is also Castaway Cay. Don't do that.
Aww, samesies.
Stop.
Samesies.
Mine's also Castaway Cay because it's just such a beautiful island, and there's so many activities like what Dad said, snorkeling, and also there's free ice cream there. So. Just how beautiful the island is, and it's just so magical. So, Tyson.
My second is how well Disney does with separating adults and kids. When people think of Disney Cruise, they think of children and children running around the cruise ship. That's not true at all. They have a strictly prohibited over 18 section where kids are not allowed, so adults can have time off away from their kids. And there's just so many things to do for children. Like, it's not even funny. Like, they have clubs, like what I was saying. They have teen club, tween club, and they also have an amazing pool with obviously shows Disney movies. And it's just they do so well separating the kids with the parents.
Ultimately, there's places where those kids can go that nobody else can go.
Yeah.
Like adults can't go in that area.
Was that it? Number 2?
Yep.
All right, we're on to number 1.
That was fast.
Top choice.
This probably isn't just for Disney, and this could be just being on a cruise, but I love that I am in a place where, when you're at the Disney parks, there's a lot of walking around. There's, your cell phones are on. You are always connected. Where when you're on the Disney cruise, it's way more relaxing. You don't have to walk, 3 miles as you get to the back of Magic Kingdom or whatever. So it's a lot more relaxing, and then you get to turn the cell phone off. Now I'm sure there's ways to stay connected, which I don't know. I don't want to know, but I love the fact that when we leave port, that I shut my phone off and it doesn't come back on until we get back. And I love that you can totally disconnect yourself from the outside world. And I think that is that's one of the worst things that I hate when we get back, that turning my phone back on.
All the emails.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's brutal. But yeah, I love that you can totally disconnect, and you are in a place where you don't. I mean, you can relax. There's a lot of relaxing, sitting down. You can still exercise, and there's all sorts of things you could do with that. But it seems like more of a vacation where you can relax and you can disconnect. And that's just not Disney, but that's just being on a cruise. That first time that I did that, I loved that. So,
Well, mine goes right along with yours. And it is specific to Disney because we love our Disney, but when you go to Walt Disney World, you're tired when you're done. As much fun as it is and magical as it is, you need a vacation from your vacation, and that's what the cruise is. But it still has the Disney magic. So even though I'm way more relaxed, there's not as much walking, there's not as much waiting in line, it's totally relaxing, but there's still Disney to it. You know, when you're laying out at the pool and Goofy walks by, and it's like, and you know, those shows that you get to see, and the movies playing by the pool, they're all Disney movies, and the theme nights, and the cast members, and how they just still that Disney magic, but it's way more relaxing.
Yeah.
So that is also my number one.
And fireworks shooting off the boat.
Yeah, fireworks shooting off the boat, just magical.
It's my turn.
Yep,
Mine is the free ice cream.
yes.
we knew that was coming.
The free ice cream is pretty amazing because
And cue the pictures of Shaylin eating ice cream.
just all of them. Hey Max. Just it's so nice that if you ever get like really sweaty or hot from anything, you can either jump in the pool if you have a bathing suit on, or you can go get some free ice cream because the ice cream is so good. Like it's.
And what's your favorite kind? Flavor?
I like banana. I like vanilla.
Basic.
I like all of them. They're all good.
And they change their flavors.
Yeah, they have like strawberry, banana. They have chocolate and vanilla, which is classic, but you know. Anyways, the last time we went on a cruise, I had 33 ice creams.
33. Good parenting.
Beat that. Beat that. So yeah, that's my number one. Free ice cream.
My number one is Castaway Cay. Every time we go on a Disney cruise, it's probably my favorite place to go to. Just like all the positives they said, out of all of that, my favorite is just the view of the cruise ship. When you're laying on the beach, like you see the cruise that you were on, and yeah, all the other positives they said about it, I agree with.
All right, quick honorable mentions.
Mine was the food. Tyson talked a lot about that. And someone also said the cast members, whether it's the people fixing your rooms,
Stateroom hosts.
or the waiters, or the performers, or the captain. One of my favorite things to do is it's usually the second to last day to get autograph from the captain. So we have, I'm not sure if it's back here, but we framed some of those pictures, and but yeah, cast members, you just can't beat them. They are awesome, you know, all of them. So
Another thing to add to that, like you get to know the people who clean your room. Like they like by day 2 they know your name. Like when you see them clean your room and you're walking back to your room and they say, "Oh hey Tyson," I'm like, "They know my name." like they know your name. They know you personally. It's just like even when they're cleaning your toilet, they still have a smile on your face.
That's very true. That's very true.
It's great.
My honorable mention is deck 4. I think it's deck 4 in all the ships. I don't know. It's the deck with the open air where the running track is, and we like to call it the Titanic deck because they've got the old-fashioned lounge chairs,
and the shuffleboard.
the shuffleboards there, and I just love that deck because you just really feel like you're on a cruise ship, just reading a book there, or watching people running. A couple of times I've gotten up, watched the sunrise while you're running around the ship. I highly recommend.
On the sea.
Yeah, the water's rolling by you. It's pretty amazing. So that's one of mine. And the shopping, because you get Disney merchandise that's cruise line specific, so you can only get it if you're on the boat. So that's fun.
My honorable mention is the fireworks off the boat. Pirate night, which is fun, where everyone like dresses up like a pirate and there's like a big show. The food, yes, and the waiters, your waiters for your dinner, because they're always funny and nice, and
they do magic tricks sometimes.
Sometimes. Those are the best ones, so. Yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
Anything else, Ty?
The theater shows are always fantastic. and like there's a movie theater in there. It was one of the Marvel movies. It hasn't even come out yet, and the cruise ship got to watch it.
Yeah, you get to watch new releases on the ship.
Yeah.
Free?
Free. So, yeah.
All right. We love cruising with Disney, and we can't wait to get on our next one. So if you've cruised Disney and you have some favorites, let us know. If you have any questions about cruising, let us know. We're not total experts, but we've been on a few, so we might be able to answer some questions. Okay, that's it.
Okay.